Welcome back for our final week in the Unfinished series. I want to thank you for being on this journey with us. And even though it's the end of this study, it's really only the beginning of something incredible that God is doing in the life of Grace Community Church. We believe that God isn't finished with the mission of Grace Community Church in a universal city and surrounding communities. In fact, we believe He's opening doors of possibility like never before. As a church, we now find ourselves in one of the fastest growing cities in the nation. We have an incredible opportunity to invite people into a relationship with Jesus. That is what it means to be on mission. The scriptures we're looking at this week tell us a lot about God's heart for those who aren't connected to Him. Together with your group, pray that God would give us that same passion to do whatever it takes to connect with those who are far from God. If you've made your commitment to Unfinished, thank you. Thank you for going on the journey with us, for engaging in the study, and for stepping out in faith with your commitment. If you've not yet made your Unfinished commitment, it is definitely not too late. Our prayer from day one has been that every single person at Grace would engage with us, step out in faith, and make a commitment. Please do so as soon as you can. Bring your commitment card on Sunday, bring it by the office during the week, or go online and fill out an online card there. Again, thank you for going with us on this Unfinished journey. Thank you for investing in whatever capacity you committed to. We're excited about where God is leading Grace Community Church, and we can't wait to see what's next in the years to come.
I was raised Lutheran. Spiritually, though, I don't think I ever really connected. Shortly after graduating high school, though, I joined the Air Force and didn't go to church.
I was raised in a Christian family. I came to know Christ at a young age, about 10, at summer camp. But once we became part of the military family, we didn't really go to church. We just never found a church home until we came to Texas.
As soon as we stepped into the doors, we just felt home.
We were at home.
And that was 22 years ago.
In impact groups with new members of the church, it's so neat to hear them say the same things that we say about our experience 22 years ago. And what does that say for Grace Community Church? You know, we are a family. You know, we're here to come along beside each other and uplift and encourage, you know, to cry with each other, to rejoice with each other. And that's how Christ designed the church. And I think Grace is the perfect example of it.
It's just a great feeling. It truly is family.
Our oldest have grown and married and come here, and their children. So not only our children, but our grandchildren here. And that speaks fathoms.
We've been greeters. I've been on the tech team. I'm on the assistance team now. We've led impact groups. It's a way to connect. God meant for us all to be relational. How can you be relational if you're not involved, if you're not a part of it? You can't just come on Sunday, be fed for 2 hours, leave, and then expect God's blessings to rain down on you.
At one point, a few years ago, we were building a new home and ready to close, and Bo's job as a contractor with the military was terminated. And I was in school finishing a degree, and we had no income. We had sold our home.
So we were truly homeless at the time.
3 children.
Nate and Gretchen Williams gave us their house to live in for a few weeks. And then Chris and Terry Donahoe, his parents, they gave us their house to live in during this period. While I'm calling on the phone, doing interviews, trying to find my next job.
But God blessed us with a job, and it all came through. But, you know, and we didn't reach out and ask. That's family. That's grace.
And I don't think they ever found what we broke, so we're good there.
Our family motto is there's always room for one more. That we may not have a lot of money, but we have a lot of love.
And it's so cool to see a lot of the kids that we help teach and raise are now doing the same thing with the younger generation through volunteering as teachers and aides and
Right.
helpers, and it's just awesome. God has blessed us with so much. We in turn want to be generous ourselves and bless others. It may be our time, it may be our talent, but it's also certainly our treasure. We want to be able to generously give in any of those areas to our church family.
When I hear unfinished, I think our job here at Grace Community Church is infinite. There's not a set time frame. This is going to go on. It's being passed down to our children. They'll raise up as leaders in Grace one day, and their children, so it's unfinished.
Unfinished to me means there's still work to be done. There's lost souls right here on our street in San Antonio. This building is not meant to be a castle where we come in, hear the word, and keep demons and bad at bay. This church, this building is designed to be a triage. We come in, we get patched up, we get filled, and then we go back out into the battle, just outside our walls. So that's the unfinished for me. Our work is not done until we're called to heaven.
We've seen Grace when we started out with maybe 100 people on a given Sunday to where we are now with the second building and needing more growth. And I'm excited to see that, to know that we're reaching our community and we're embracing our community and bringing them in and making them part of God's family. The community around us is in need of God's word and God's love, and what better way? I mean, our name is Grace Community Church. If we can embrace our community and bring them in and come along beside these families and uplift and encourage and help them, I just think it's awesome. I can't wait to see the growth that we have here.